Good morning and happy Monday. I have just lugged in even, I think it's lugged, all the boxes, oh, hold on, of my flooring. Very kindly one of my neighbours helped me, and he's just told me he's 80 on Thursday. I don't think he has a lot of family, so I'm going to try and get him a little birthday card and a box of chocolate, because it was very nice of him to help me because there was a lot of wood. In my last vlog, I bought this blind. This is my reaction to it. I didn't want to like cheat and look before I reacted to it, but this is really hot. Okay, here we go. Okay, I actually think that is a pretty nice colour. It's quite dark, I'm not gonna lie, but it's definitely nice enough. And it's not like super dark. Okay, I think I'm actually quite happy with that. Maybe I'll compare it to the ones that I really loved. Honestly, this is almost the same as exactly, like these two are my absolute favourite, and I would say that is pretty damn similar. So I think I am happy enough with the floor. You kind of can't really tell until it's down, but it has to be better than this ghastly grey laminate we have. I just absolutely hate our current flooring. We're then getting a new sofa, but that's another task. I also have the overhead light on, which is not what we typically do. So please excuse the mess that's going on in here. I'm a mess too. I need to pop to Tesco now, and I think now's a good time to do it. I think I have to say this all the time. My house is a mess. My house is always a mess. Back from Tesco, I thought I'd very quickly show you what I bought. So I basically wanted to film a bit of a reel as like a couple of new bits from Tesco. I haven't decided like what I'm keeping and what I'm not keeping, but I got this little red cardigan which I thought was very cute. I haven't shown you what I bought last time either, but I'll show you in this vlog because I'm going to try everything on. And then I also picked up this dress, which I actually have in the size up, because basically when I went last week, Tesco just didn't have any good sizing, or at least I didn't think they did. Funnily enough, I wanted a 14 and everything, because I think I'm at like a 12, 14, but they didn't really have 14s in anything, and so I bought everything in a 12. Turns out everything fits, apart from that one dress which I did buy in a 14 and was just too big, so I went back to get the same dress in a different colour, in a different size, and the size down. And then I also picked up a birthday card, just an 80 birthday card, and then a little box of chocolates for my neighbour who's turning 80. Oh, I am going to go do my makeup. I don't know what to do. I want something like nice and natural, at least on my eyes, because I might do like a red lip for some of my videos that I'm filming today. And I'm very conscious that I have about 3 hours to film, which sounds like a lot and isn't like too little, but probably can't film for the next 2 weeks is my guess, because I'm not sure if my build is coming on Wednesday or Thursday. I suspect, he told me Wednesday, but I suspect it'll be Thursday. I want to film enough so that if it does come on Wednesday, I'm not like completely left with nothing to post for like 4 weeks. That's the plan. I'm gonna do my makeup. Don't know what to do. I'm gonna get changed. I wore this tracksuit yesterday. I feel like it's a bit dirty maybe, who knows. This is my favorite at home tracksuit, but Mike Loki hates it. Every time I wear this, he asks me he basically makes like prison jokes. F haul. I don't know if it'll be up already or if it'll be coming up. I'm really not sure. I promised a haul last vlog and that didn't happen, so I thought I'd just show you what I've bought. These pieces are on, so I'll show you these on. I bought this navy jumper, a little satin skirt which I really like. I picked up this mesh dress in 2 sizes. Picked up this little red cardigan, these like pleather leathery rock print trousers. Finally just this little like leopard top. There were some fails in here and some pieces I really love, and I think might become like a core in my wardrobe if I'm honest. So if you are interested in that, do have a little look on my channel because it might already be out. I'm now going to have some lasagna. What's the time? I've like filmed a fair amount. It's 2 o'clock. I've probably got like another hour worth of light, which is so annoying because it's just November and like next month's gonna be even worse. But I have like 3 things I would quite like to film. I don't really know why I'm using a what's this called, a weighing scale as a little clipboard, but apparently I am. I'd like to film my Uniqlo, my five let me see how I worded this. My 5 winter must-haves from Uniqlo, and also I want to film a get on ready with me, but I can do that in the evening because even if the lighting isn't that good, I feel like it's understandable because it's the evening. I wanted to film like a little reel about 3 things that make me instantly better. I don't know, we'll see. I've like linked to sound, obviously not on this piece of paper, but on my laptop. So maybe I'll like listen to that sound, and if it's still inspiring me, then I will make that as well. But that will be up on my Instagram over the next couple of, it might already be up actually. I don't know like where I am with vlogs. That is something I need to sit down and kind of plan. But if you are interested, I'll link my Instagram down below. But it's a_little_obsessed as well, if you just want to like search for me on there. Good morning, happy Tuesday. I'm trying to like get better at vlogging, but honestly I find it really hard. If there's anything you'd like to see or not see more of, let me know. But today, honestly, I just feel like today's gonna be such a boring day on the vlog. Isn't every day, kind of, to be completely honest. I'm like trying to put hauls and like show you things as much as possible, but realistically I don't want to like just film my videos with hauls, but most of my days are quite boring. I have had quite a productive morning, I would say. I think I'm gonna take myself for a walk. I have booked for the postman to collect a return. Kind of feel like I shouldn't have booked this, and I should have just taken it to the post office, because now I feel a little bit like I'm stuck at home. I need to call up the builder because he said he might be coming tomorrow, but equally I really feel like he's probably going to come on Thursday, which is fine with me because it gives me an extra day to organise my life. You can see the bin bag there. Can you see the bin? Yeah, you can, like just there. I just need to like organise the house. He did say that he can kind of like work around me, and I think he probably will start in the kitchen, so I feel like there's not like tons to get rid of in there. It's just kind of like move some things. And then we have pub quiz this evening, which, am I looking forward to it? Yeah, I think it'll be nice. Like once I'm there, I enjoy it, but I do feel like I've got 110 other things that I could be doing rather than pub quiz, especially in the evening, like moving things around for the builder before he gets here. I don't even have paint yet for the kitchen, so that's on my to-do list. But I'm gonna go for a walk now, I think, just because I feel like I need to clear my head. I haven't really been walking as much as I'd like to as well. I suspect it's quite cold, but I just like an autumn walk, so I'm gonna make the most of it being dry, and I think I'm gonna do that first. Also, I have no polish on my hands, as you can see, and other people look really chic with no polish on their hands. My hands just look gross. I just look like little boy's hands. I hate it. After the works in the house are done, I think I'm definitely going to treat myself to a little manicure, because it's just, I just haven't had one in ages, and I thought I would like this, and I do like this because it means I don't have to keep going to the nail salon, which I just find to be such a boring task. But equally, I just want like a nice autumnal nail colour. I'm going for my very quick walk wearing Mike's coat just because it's just easy. I feel like it's just casual. We'll do one quick loop of like a route I like to do, and then back home because I have some stuff to do. That was a great walk. A chilly one, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. Good morning. I have not filmed in ages. My washing machine is going, our dehumidifier is on. Or I'm gonna balance you on a, should I balance you here? Oh, you're on top of a vase full of water, so I'm a bit like, ugh. But welcome back. Today is Sunday. I think I mentioned it in my last vlog that on Sundays I kind of chill out, relax, and I really enjoy them because Mike goes to football, so I kind of get a morning by myself. As I think you can probably tell, there's a lot going on down here. We've had a fair amount of our house stripped back, well, our floors stripped back. We're having things painted. This kitchen has been painted, or is being, like, in the process of being painted. The work's largely downstairs, although our corridor upstairs is getting painted, and our bathroom, I think I may have mentioned this already, my machine is making a lot of noise. Maybe I'll check back once my machine is done. In 8 minutes, it's on a spin. My machine has stopped spinning, and I have shredded some chicken. But as I mentioned, so yeah, we're having loads of stuff. We're having a fair amount of stuff happening in the house, and I think like it's just hard to have this sort of stuff happening when you're living in the house. And I would say that we don't live in a particularly big house. I would say we live in a small house. So I also work from home, so it's been a bit tricky. And the reason I haven't vlogged is because there's been people in my house. It's been a lot, really. Like, I just feel like I've had to like go out and buy stuff because I haven't like pre-ordered it. It was just like too much for my brain to like handle, really. Like I've ordered some things, but a lot of it I'm just like buying the day or two before, and so I've been doing that a lot. And then the silly things, like I want to like wash my clothes, and I have washed my, sorry, this is my boiler. I have washed my clothes. Oh, this is annoying. I have washed my clothes. Like, I need them to dry today because they can't be in my kitchen tomorrow. But I have got a dehumidifier up anyway, and now we're gonna wait for my boiler to stop making noise. what ended up happening was we went for a walk because Mike got home, we had some lunch, and now I'm back. We have nowhere that we can really like hang out down here. We can have like our food down here, but that's kind of it. And I'm like trying not to really cook too much in here because I just feel like it's a bit dusty. So we had a sandwich for lunch, and now Mike's in the shower. That's why my boiler just turned on. But we're going out for dinner this evening, which is something we don't really do very much, to be completely honest. I should not be drinking more Coke, but here we are. I'm gonna put this in the fridge. We're going out this evening, but only at like 7. We were out the whole of yesterday. It's not like a normal weekend where I can like hoover my house. I do want to hoover a little bit, but I'm gonna do it a little bit later. And that's just because like the house is particularly dusty. Like it's pointless me hoovering, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Sometimes that Coke just hits the spot. My mum called me this morning and I was like, I'm in bed. It was like 11:30 and she was like, this is so late for you. And I was like, yeah, but I can't really sit on my sofa. My sofa's, it's like in the middle of, I don't know what to call that. It's a mess. Like where else am I going to sit? Like it just makes no sense. I can't like sit in my office when I sit in bed. It does mean I keep having to get changed because I can't sit in bed in clothes that have been like downstairs. I feel like it's completely pointless me showing you in here because A, it doesn't have a second coat, and B, it's basically off-white. This is like currently our living room, but at some point I think the office will turn back into the living room. We removed our skirtings. I'm going to change some of the plug sockets, not all of them. I also added a little, what do you call that? Ceiling rose. I haven't even taken my coat off. And it's not even cold in here because I had the heating on. A new ceiling rose, but I actually think it's too small for the room. But honestly, I'm not changing it, and that's kind of been the running theme. Like if something isn't perfect, I'm just gonna roll with it because I just feel like it's a lot of decisions to make. I know I've said this 100 times, but it's something I've really been struggling with. And so I just feel like even if it's just a bit better than what it was before, I'm fine with that. And then we can kind of like slowly start changing things that I'm not like 100% happy with. Although, are you ever 100% happy? I haven't chosen a corridor colour yet. That's the only paint I still need to buy, I think. So this is where a fireplace would have once have been, but they've knocked down the whole chimney breast. We also really need a new sofa. I think the house will feel much more complete once we have a new sofa, but we haven't even ordered that. These are the colours I've got on my wall. No, they're not. It's these two, the almond white and gentle fawn. This is nice. I actually really do think this is lovely for like a bedroom. I would definitely consider this, or even for my living room I would have considered this. This is going to be my living room colour. You can tell they're not like wildly dissimilar. For the corridor, which is where we are now, I just want like a nicer colour than that. But then I'm going to paint the inside of my door a dark colour. And then this is the office currently. There's like absolutely nothing new in here. But we have removed the floors. We removed the floors actually yesterday just because it meant that we could go to the recycling centre. Annoyingly, I can't take this chair out of here. It's just like too heavy. I don't really have anywhere to put it. There's no way we're taking it upstairs and back downstairs. So that's here. The skirting's all coming off here. Again, we have a fireplace here. Well, we had a fireplace here. And maybe one day we'll reopen this, but I'm not sure because it's kind of like, I feel like I get mixed messages regarding whether fireplaces are good or not. Oh, I wasn't going to repaint this. What the hell is this? Gosh, that's annoying. Maybe we'll do like one layer of paint here. We'll see. In my opinion, this is the best room in the house. So at some point, we'll definitely make this back into a living room. I think like once we have kids, slightly older kids, like toddlers, then this will go back to being a living room. And I am like looking forward to that. But at the moment, it just kind of feels like we don't really need this space to be a living room. But an office just makes a little bit more sense. But it is the nicest room, so I do think it's a bit of a shame. 8 people lived in this house before we lived here. I think I said this before. 4 adults and 4 children. And this was a bedroom. I am going to go get changed and sit in bed for a while. I'm going to just go and order a whole bunch of stuff, I think. I was a bit unsure about my handles, but again, I just can't be bothered to like faff about and like order 4 different handles that are like slightly nicer than these ones. And like I saw this thing and it's like sometimes it's okay to make things maybe it's like 10% better, and it's definitely like more than 10% better than what we've currently got. So yeah, that's the plan. Okay, so I'm just now in my thermal. Just put my pajama bottoms on. So much of our stuff has now come upstairs. So our TV is upstairs, or as much as we could has come upstairs. Our TV is upstairs in our room. All my books had to come into the room. But I was saying to Mike that I like having a lot of stuff around me. I know it's like messy. I don't know if it's like wildly messy. There's still more than enough space in the room. It's not like we're jumping over anything. But having like a full room, I think feels very comforting and like cocooning way more than a slightly more bare room. I thought he wasn't going to relate. I thought it was just a bit of an ADHD thing. I think like naturally I am quite messy, and I do find like things around me quite comforting. But he was like, no, I totally agree, but I do kind of want to have a bit of a reshuffle in here. At the moment I've only got one bedside table, even though there's two in the house. Like one's downstairs in the living room and it doesn't need to be. Also like these bed sheets, I don't really like them, so I will be getting rid of them soon. I really want curtains, but our ceilings are 2.50 meters. They're a bit higher than 2.50 meters, but I need the curtains to be 2.50 meters, and I can just find them with rings. And again, I just don't love the look of a ring, but maybe a ring is better than no curtains, because the no curtains, I think curtains would just make such a big difference in here. But yeah, I'm just gonna sit on my laptop and order some things, probably a screw fix. I'm just finding screw fix very easy. I just want things to find me. Like I just want to like run into the perfect curtains. Turns out I've lived here for over 3 years or 2.5 years, I'm not sure. It turns out like things don't just kind of magic themselves up, you have to look for them. That's been a bit annoying, to be honest, but I'm gonna go and order some stuff.